Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome. We potentially have a sweat here. We are in a satellite, you guys, which I was playing off stream, sort of before I got started up today. We are down to 25 remaining players. 25! Oh my god. Let's go. This is gonna be so sick, and we're 20th place right now. Here's the information. Several people with less than a big blind, but we are going to be all in when we hit the small blind and the big blind. So basically, we have about 4 more hands. We have an all-in sweat here. 7's against Jack 4. That's a Jack. Okay, so we are on the bubble now. We are on the bubble. Oh my god, this is intense. There is someone all in here. We are going to be all in the same time as this player. Ace Deuce against Jack 8. This is big. Jacker 8. Come on, Jacker 8! Yes, let's go! Okay, the bubble has burst. We're guaranteed $660, or, 66,000 stars coins, which you can convert to $660. And it looks like Vincilis has busted, so we should be good. ZZZ is going to be all in next hand. Oh, the sweat. The sweat is on. We have $660 locked up, so I guess it's technically red felt hype. Here it is. Here's the moment. I think we got this. It's frozen! No, do 6 wins. But we have a player that busted here. Let's go, you guys. Let's go. We got it. Hot damn, I can't wait. Oh my god, we could play the main event today. Alright, Ace Queen, 4 ante 4 is going to raise it up to 450. I think this is a pretty good spot for us to start with a call. Dutch Runner is going to call as well, so we don't have position. That's too bad. Ace Jack 7 with 3 diamonds. Very good board for us. We have 4 ante bets. We're just going to start with a call here. And probably call 3 streets most of the time with our Ace Queen. We have a good bluff catching hand if they bet all 3 times. 9 of the turn isn't great. It does complete some of the things that can now beat us. A 10-8 and Ace 9 now beats us. A Jack 9 suited or 9-7 suited. But still, we feel like we have a good enough hand here where we can call once more. And I'm going to bet now that they check. And the question is, if they check call and the river's a brick, do we keep firing? And it is a brick, so we see that exact thing happen. I think we can get called by Ace 10, Ace 8, and I think most of the time people are going to just bet their 2 pairs. We are value owning ourselves against Ace King. I think they can have Ace King, they can play it this way. When they have Ace King, we're just betting into them and they're going to win the money. But we're going to try and get some value, and they call, and we have the same hand. So we chop it up, all of that for nothing. 37 remaining, 9th through 1st. Get a seat. Let's start with a limp against Dutch here. I think we get to limp all of this in. Alright, it's a something board. We do hit an open-ender with our 8-7. So 6 would be glorious. Jack would be pretty nice as well. And 8 is not going to do it. We'll check here. And it goes check, check. Do we want to bluff the river? I don't think we're going to have very much success getting aces to fold. So we'd be targeting primarily 9s. And the most obvious draw is missed, I think. So let's check. You have to hope that they sort of totally missed here. And they did, which is good. We could consider bluffing as well. So we're up to 55,000. Keep it going. Okay, let's raise it up to 1784. Action on Vlad, who's going to re-raise to 5,000. So we have a decision, 32 to win 8,000 in position relatively deep. Yep. Let's see a flop, my friend. And we flop a top pair of jacks. And I think people are going to play fairly straightforward in this thing too. So I'm not too worried about getting blown off my hand. Let's call. Oh, baby. Now we want them to have the aces. We're going to bet 8,800 here on the turn. We are going to think for a little while and call. They either have an overpair or something like that, and if we shove, we might get them to fold, whereas if we call, maybe a little bit the river. So we do give free cards to straight draws, which could have got there, 9-10, or flush draws, but I think we have to call. And they shove the river, and I think we have to call here as well. Not a lot we can do with trips. And they have a full house. That is unlucky for us. We are going to shove it in here and try and pick up some chips. There's 2,500 out there. And hope for folds. Hope for folds. We do get folds. So we pick up some much needed chips. 11-4 now. Oh my god, are we coming back? There's a big moment. Can we make our comeback? Can we start it up? Uh-oh, Penderex is all in as well. They have aces. We have run poorly in the satellite. We're out in 36th place, you guys. GG. Kirk is going to raise. I'm going to call. And we see King, Queen, Deuce. Okay. With a flush draw. Let's start with a check and a call of this 2,000 chip bet. We're gonna play a turn, which is a 6 of diamonds, and they bet 4,200. I'm not gonna be folding yet. The question is, do I want to turn my hand into a semi-bluff and a raise? I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna accomplish very much against like Ace King. So we're just gonna call again here, getting 3 to 1. We don't quite have 25% to hit our hand, but sometimes when we hit our hand, we're gonna get there, and sometimes our ace high is good, and they're bluffing with like a jack 10. Now we hit our flush on the river. So let's lead, and if they raise, we're in quite a difficult spot. I think they're going to raise with kings full of 6s and queens full of 6s. The question is, how many worse flushes do they have? And Kirk's going to fold. Cool. So we're up to 53-2. We're going to go for the bounty here with 10s. Are we going to hold for the bounty? Yes. Yes, we are. That is quads. Quads will do, Dottie. Quads will be just fine. Pocket 10s now. So this pays $9.99. The min cash is $500. First place is $227,000. It's a lot of thousand. It's a decent amount of dollars we're playing for today. Now we could take the pre-flop line, and I think it's quite close. I'm going to take the pre-flop line. They have 27 big blinds. So if they had 35, I'd just call, I think. With 25, I feel like 10s is strong enough that we're ready to rumble. We're ready to go. And Kirk shoves, we will call. 10s against ace queen, we have 57%. Can we hold it? Can we hold it? Let's go, you guys. Big stack brewing here in the Sunday warm-up, 65,400. I didn't want to win the 5K main, guys. I didn't. Okay, that's why I didn't want to win. I just wanted to win this one. That's why we lost. Satellite aces in the warm-up. Come on, man. Flop a piece here. Flop a piece. Queen 7-3. We're gonna bet very small here. We bet small with our bluffs too. They check raise up to 4,800. They did this last time. They 4-bet folded. So we're gonna call. And let them hopefully keep betting on the turn. Ooh, they flop 2-pair with queen 3. That is unlucky. We are unlucky today. I'm going to bet here. In a higher stakes tournament, I'd probably just check all of my hands. I don't think that's necessary in this tournament. I think we just want to try and get as much money in right now as we can. Bet they call. I'm going to turn. I'm going to size up a little bit. And we will call. They have quads. Boo! That's really unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. This is quite a difficult spot for us here. They're probably going to have like king, queen, ace, jack plus, and they're going to have aces, kings, queens, jacks, 10s, and I think they're going to have 8s, 7s, 6s as well. So we should be profitable against the shove. I hate having to take it though, because like it's a flip and it's a deep tournament, but then again it is a tough table we're at too. So I'm going to take the profit. I don't think it's much profit, but I'm going to take it, and hopefully we win. I don't think there's an option to call and then fold. I think we just have to reshove. They have 5s. Okay, can we hold it? Can we hold it? Yes, we can. 42,000 coming our way. We're going to be all in with the ace queen against queens. Uh-oh. So a win in the 215 and maybe a loss in the 22. I would take that exchange. That's okay with me. All right, we're all in the big 55. You guys with our ace king. We just registered. Oh, hold it. Hold. Oh, there's so many odds. There's no way we're holding there. There's no way. All right, so we see this all in for 37.31. The door should be closed here. Yep. So we'll call. We'll see a flop, which is oh, there it is. We are going to bet into a dry side pot. Why? We can get them to fold hands that have percentage chances against us, like queen jack and queen 10 and jack 10, and just go heads up here. And we'll get it. That is a flush. We're a little bit below average, but we're in a fine spot. Let's see how the jacks hold up. This has potential to be a very messy pot with this early raise, and Biosid is going to re-raise. Wow. Now we have made a mess because they are re-raising under the gun +1. And Dulik is going to shove. And I think Jamal Gibbler is going to fold. Because this is pretty strong. This is whatever. This is strong, and then this shove for 32 big blinds. I mean, yes, they're going to have a few worse pairs, but they're going to have a lot of better pairs, and then that leaves this out of the equation. So I'm going to get out of the way and preserve my stack a little bit. Ace queen against ace 7. All right. So we don't really learn much from that. I mean, that was a flip. We would have won against the ace queen. But we don't really know what, if their range contained enough worse hands or anything. Ace queen, we're going to call. Y'all in? All right. Well, that is unfortunate. They make a set. And as I said the first time we played, the first Sunday we played 2 weeks ago, that's just the way WCOOP is. Like, you just grind all day to have that situation. You lose the flip, you're out. You're just like, damn. The day was fine. I mean, when we lost that 1250 satellite, sort of getting some coolers, it definitely sucked some of the wind out of my sails in that it was our last chance to get into the 5K. I tried. For me, I think that's a wrap on actual WCOOP events. Got into the series halfway through, didn't really get anything going, so it feels a little bit weird. It feels like, did I even really play it, you know? Was I even in the mix? But I think looking back, no regrets on how it all went. You know, it's just, it wasn't our time. We'll keep working, and we'll get it next time.